Although Kirstie Alley became one of Hollywood's most recognizable faces due to her climb to stardom, her life was characterized by intense personal struggle, criticism from the public, and protracted emotional struggles. Even though she was well known to viewers for her humor and self-assurance on film, her personal life revealed a much more nuanced tale. Before becoming well known, Kirstie suffered an early loss that profoundly affected her. When Kirstie was young, her mother was killed in an automobile accident. A tragedy left her with deep emotional wounds. She later acknowledged that her coping strategies were a result of her loss and instability, stating, "I didn't know how to deal with pain. All I knew was how to get out of it." Kirstie was constantly under public scrutiny as her career took off, especially because of her weight. She experienced more public body shaming than most Hollywood actors. Her talent was frequently overshadowed by her beauty, which became a headline. She once candidly spoke about the psychological damage this caused, once stating, "They don't see a person, they see a headline." For decades, Kirstie battled eating disorders, emotional eating stemming from stress and insecurity, and fluctuating weight. "I used food to numb myself," she said, seeing eating as both consolation and punishment. Hunger was never the issue. Her internal conflict became a public spectacle due to the constant public criticism. She was very candid about her own drug addiction, disclosing that substance abuse was a part of her life prior to being well known. She admitted that addiction had long-lasting emotional effects even if she eventually attained sobriety. Recovery merely made her face the trauma, it did not make it go away. Kirstie talked about loneliness a lot despite her prosperity. Marriages ended, relationships collapsed, and she was publicly criticized throughout her entire life. "You don't know who loves you and who loves what you represent," she once said, acknowledging that stardom made trust challenging. Kirstie quietly dealt with health issues in her later years. She kept working and interacting with the public, but others close to her eventually disclosed that she was battling a secret medical issue away from the public eye. At the age of 71, Kirstie Alley passed away in December 2022. Her recent diagnosis of cancer was confirmed by her family as the reason of death. Her disease worsened quickly and she made the decision to keep it most confidential. Many people who were not aware of her deteriorating health were shocked by her demise. Tributes to her after her death emphasized both her skill and her tenacity. However, her story continues to serve as a convincing illustration of how fame can exacerbate rather than alleviate personal suffering. Beneath the confidence and joy was a woman who spent decades dealing with public humiliation, addiction, bereavement, and constant pressure. The tale of Kirstie Alley serves as a lesson that hardship cannot be eliminated by success. The cheers stop, but the struggles, which are frequently unseen, misinterpreted, and carried alone, remain. Kirstie Alley's life is also a reminder that success does not protect one from suffering and that prominence does not equate to understanding. In addition to her skill, she was strong because she was willing to talk honestly about the hardships that many people face in silence. We are taught to look past the spotlight and see humanity behind it as we remember her.